Happy Monday, fam. Happy Monday. Happy holidays. The League live stream shows. Hello from the Dominican Republic. Hey, Steve. Hello. Yes. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. My name is Anahil.
And I'm Fuljens Henry. Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday, happy holidays. I hope you had an incredible Thanksgiving if you celebrate it. And if you don't, I hope you ate some special food this weekend or that you had some great Cyber Monday and Black Friday deals. Fuljens?
Yep. Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
We have a great show for you. One, because I'm producing today, so stay tuned for that. And second, because we have an incredible trivia where you will get a chance to win a great prize. Okay. And what else, Fuljens?
Yeah, we have some news updates with you and some Ecamm updates. And we are highly anticipating the weight of tomorrow's Make the Switch giveaway winner.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Who's excited for that? Because listen, we are over here. Like, do you know what you're gonna be able to do if after you win? I mean, we're gonna be here for you, just rooting. Yes, Fuljens?
Yeah, you're gonna be set. You're gonna be set for a while now.
Yeah, so
you might as well call it the Make the Switch Foundation.
Well, that's probably because whenever I was recording and talking about the Make the Switch, I used to say Make a Wish, and I'm like,
You said Make a Wish, yeah.
Re-record, okay. I'm like, Make the Wish, and I'm like, oh,
that's
snap.
a good idea. The Make the Switch Foundation.
Let's say hello to the fam and see what's going on. Let's see right here. I'm going to go all the way up. And we have our George Canales. George, we missed you. Happy to see you back. And here's our incredible Paul, the moderator. For those of you who are new, Paul is the one that keeps everything nice and fun at the same time in the chat.
Yes.
So if you have any questions, he will be able to answer it, as well as all the other awesome viewers. Fuljens.
Yep, definitely. And we also have Steve Cuban from Orlando. Hello, Steve.
From Orlando, Florida.
And dímelo. Dime. Hello, Rabbi. Good to see you here.
Okay, we have Tech Troublemaker.
Roy,
hello. Well, hello
Marianne.
From Sydney, Australia. Tuesday, 11 a.m.
She's in the future.
Yes.
Nice.
Well, good morning to you, Marianne.
Good morning.
Oh, look who we have here. Oh, my
Hello,
gosh.
Terrence. What's going
Nice
on,
to
good
see
sir?
you.
Good
Nice
to see you.
And I have nothing for you, but Fuljens on the other side, he has a sounds for you. Yes, yeah, that's gonna be some awesome. Oh, and here we go. We have Matt. We have Matt.
Hello.
We have Rich.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Mike Reed. Hello.
Mike Reed. The fam is
Wow. Okay, look, we cannot wait to see it. We cannot wait to see you with it. Come post a picture of you in there. And speaking of posting, we have three or four community questions, and one of them is about LUTs. And there have been a lot of questions about LUTs, so guess what I'm going to do tonight? I'm going to teach you how you can create your own LUTs in Photoshop. to use inside of Ecamm. Okay, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to teach you how to create it in Photoshop. So if you don't have Photoshop, you can still create it inside of Ecamm, or you can purchase them and use them inside of Ecamm. Okay, and what are LUTs and all of that, we're going to go over that as well. Fuljens.
Yeah. And let's get right into it, Ms. Hill.
Yeah, so why would you like to go first? Should we go into question number 1?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, question number 1 from the family.
Rotem asked, I'm new to Ecamm Live, and I have to say it's pretty frustrating. I now don't have a record button on my screen. I've been spending so much time on this program. Does anyone know how to bring back my record button to my screen? Thank you. And you know, Rotem was all squared away and everything like that, so he's good. He's well taken care of. But this is a common issue that pops up in the community, especially with was that a 4? It's a 4 point something update. I think that was 4.1. 4.1.
Yeah,
Or
I don't
4.0.
remember.
It's I think it's a 4 point something, update where the dashboard kind of changed out. You know what's cool is that if you make me yep, there you go. But also I was gonna say make me full screen, I can show you that. So if you uncheck stream, that's when you could record only. So stream has checked. If you have stream and record checked, you're going to go live, but you're also going to create a backup recording. And if you uncheck record, you're going to stream and have no backup recording. And if you uncheck both, it becomes presenter mode. So you're just presenting, you're not recording, you're not streaming.
Yeah, and this is one of the things
different
that,
types of configurations there.
yeah, when this first came out, it took me a little bit as well to be like, oh, okay, because it was different than when we had it before. Before it was in a different spot, and now here. But it's yeah, it's I'm glad that he got taken care of and the fam helped him out.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we're going to go. Any questions, fam? Any questions? And I want to hear about your Friday deals and all of that. And Cyber Monday, if you got any, I want to hear about it. Because as for me, I'm like, one of my plans for 2025 is to travel more. All right. And I have a luggage that I bought at Marshall's, and not to say it, not our Marshall, okay, but the Marshall's, the store. And, it broke, and every time I purchase something, luggage there, it breaks. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to invest. And I waited to see if they were going to get a good deal, and a better deal. So they had a 30%, and they sold out. So now the colors that they have are not the colors that I want. So I'm going to end up paying the full price for the luggage. But anyway, yeah, I slept. But they will have other deals, but whatever. Anyway, so I hope you have better luck than I did, and you did not hesitate and you went for it. But before we go to the next one, let's see the comments and see what's going on. I think I saw Val in here. Did I see Val? Hello,
yeah,
Val. Yes.
Hello,
How
Val.
are you? Conscious Healing. Hello.
Hello.
Cyber Monday. Exactly, right? Okay, thank you.
Yep.
And then that's exactly what I need. Photoshop LUT tutorial. Christmas came early. Woohoo! I can hear you saying that, Matt. Okay, hello, Steve.
Hello.
Yes, and then Rabbi says we should change the labels to stream and record only. You know, Rabbi, we have a suggestion for you as well. If you go to the Ecamm Live beta group, you can send feature requests there, and they really write it down. The twins, they're really active in that group. So that is a good idea. Go ahead and suggest that there. Okay, who else do we have? Who else do we have? Enrique? Enrique.
Hello.
Hi.
You have Will?
Noel. Oh my gosh. Hello. So I would like to update an update in which one can adjust the recording quality, for example, the bit rates. There was
that's been
something.
requested as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go ahead, Fulgence.
No, that was a feature request as well. So maybe it's on the roadmap.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we have, oh, hello, Elio.
Hey, dímelo.
Okay, yes. Okay, I was going to say, you are not talking about Black Friday. So Matt says, Black Friday, I wanted a third Stream Deck, but I needed a new capture card. So I got a capture card. Okay, well, good for you. And what do you need a third Stream Deck for? Tatiana, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we're over here partying, people. And Valerie says she made a mistake one day and turned off the record and was wondering where did my post stream go.
Yeah.
That happened to the best of us. Listen, for real, like at first I was like, where is it? And you know how you don't want to ask because you don't want to, you're like, I should know this, but I asked. I was like, and then a whole bunch of people started going like, where is it? So if you have any questions, if you have a question, other people have it too. So be the one to come up and ask a question. Yes, Fuljens.
Plus, also, I haven't installed Ecamm fresh on a Mac in a while, but I think the onboarding now, right there, because the Ecamm app has a lot of new onboarding pop-ups. I think that is covered in the onboarding.
Yeah, I remember when
launching Ecamm for the first time on the brand.
Like they ask you what are you going to be using Ecamm for and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's new here and how was the onboarding for Ecamm? Let us know if you're new here and how was the onboarding for you. And remember, we're going to be talking about LUTs here. We're going to be teaching you how you can create your own LUT in Photoshop, and it is easy. We're going to be talking about what LUTs are if you're not familiar with it and other things. Okay. So we're still talking about recording. All right. So let's go. Let's go, Jeremy.
I'm more guilty of recording with the mic on mute.
That's painful. That's so painful.
Tatiana's resonating with that as well.
That is so painful. I one time I got off my desk after I realized that I was recording. Then I pressed pause. I came back, started recording again, and I didn't click on. I got up and left, went outside, walked, and came back. Frustrating. Oh my gosh! Look who's here. But first, what is our poll saying?
I got a new MacBook Pro and was kind of nice to go through the onboarding. You see? Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. It's like reminiscing, and plus, it's even more than when we first, because we joined in 2020. So look at all the years passing through, and you guys are getting some good onboarding.
I got this Mac Studio. When was it? Like January of last year or January of this year?
I think it was last year.
I
got mine last year. Yeah.
That was when I last got a Ecamm onboarding because it was brand new and I was able to install Ecamm for the first time. And I was like, oh, look at these cool new pop-ups and stuff like that. So.
Oh, fancy.
telling me where to go, where to click, So I can imagine like maybe there's more onboarding since then. So
yeah, I see something about onboarding. Let's see. So James, hello.
James. Thank you so much.
And Marianne writes, new here, welcome. This is for you, Marianne.
Nice.
Onboarding, mind you, I haven't read the welcome email in full. So Marianne, what we're talking about is like when you first install Ecamm, the questions that it asks you, from what I remember, is what are you going to be streaming, where content and things like that. So that's what we're talking about. And read that email. There might be some good stuff in there for you. I'm just saying. Okay. So we have, you can get access to a free Ecamm Masterclass. Okay,
yes,
here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So Trudy says, was just thinking, what is LUT? Late to the game. Don't worry about it, Trudy. We got you. We got you. And this is right on time. And this is something that sounds fancy and you think that you might want to, that you need to use it, but as you will learn in a little bit. Okay, so I'll save it for them. Here we go. Ooh, Paul, you're so fancy. Look at you. No. Oh, okay, cool. All right, perfect. So
Nice.
that's that.
Okay.
So Micah's watching from Little Elms. Well, hello, Micah.
Hey, welcome, Micah. Good to see you.
Yes, big upgrade from 2019 Intel
Oh,
MacBook
yeah.
Pro. Holy wow, yes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. On my video, like on this video. On this video I'm talking about, on this video. Yeah, and we're gonna see, that's something that we're gonna see if we can do a apply it live, because I actually haven't tried that, applying it live. All right, so let's go to the second question, fam. This is a question that is posted in the Ecamm Live Facebook group. And that is a group where you can go in, as well as on Discord, and post questions that you might have. We will select some of the questions and answer them here for you. But at the same time, the community answers questions for you as well. So you can get your questions answered there and explained in video here. All right, so this is question number 2. Fuljens.
Bernard is saying, I have a quick question. I had my very first live stream last Friday. And yes, it was just me for 12 hours. It ran mostly fine, but I ran into one strange problem. I prepared all my scenes in the right order, and to keep track, I put them in different folders. In between, I had break slides with music and a timer. When the break was over, it should go to the next scene, which was in the next folder, but it jumped to the next break. When I tried to put the first scene from the next block out of the folder, it worked. Is this a bug or a feature or a mistake I made in my setup? So there is no mistake. And what's happening to Bernard is, what happens to all of us is that when you assign go to next scene when finished, from a scene that is outside of a folder, it's not going to advance to a scene inside of a folder, because it just recognizes the folder. It just doesn't recognize the scene. So if you have scene to scene, it will work. If you have all the scenes in a folder, if you do go to next scene when finished with the timer, it will advance within the folder. But if there's a scene inside of a folder, it's not going to advance to a scene outside of the folder, or vice versa. Yeah, happens to all of us. But
Yeah.
you only find that out when you actually have that type of setup. We have that setup too, where we have a series of scenes, and then we have a folder. So if we had like a timer on a scene that comes before the folder, it's gonna skip the folder, because it's like, you're not a scene, and it's gonna go to the next scene. If there was a go to the next folder when finished, or some people have requested, like Paul Dixon, that you select the specific scene. Select this scene when finished. So it doesn't matter where you are, it's gonna go to that specific scene that you assigned it to.
Yeah, that would be yeah. That one, assigning the scenes, and then also being able to follow like next scene, those will be really good. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay, so we have, where do we have any other? Okay, Tatiana has used LUTs but have never made her own. Okay, and again, you can join the community right there. You can join the Discord as well. All right. So what are LUTs? What are LUTs? Have you heard about LUTs? Just a hands up if you have heard about LUTs, and then I haven't, put a little sad face in the comment that you haven't heard about it. So LUTs. Here's a post. Hi everyone, could someone tell me how to add LUTs in Ecamm? All right. So LUTs, as simple as I can put it, in the way I understand it, is just manipulating the colors of your video. Simple, right? You can do it in 3 ways inside of Ecamm, right? You can design your own inside of Ecamm by using picture settings, or you can create your own in Photoshop, how I'm gonna teach you, or you can purchase LUTs and then add them to Ecamm. All right, so let's see. Okay, we're seeing hands. All right, yeah.
You guys are funny.
Oh my gosh, Dill Billy, I got it. All right, so the technical, if you want to get technical like that, right? I'm gonna go with Paul here. So the technical definition of a LUT is a lookup table, and it's a file that contains mathematical formulas that can be used to change the colors and tones of an image or video. In other words, it's a way for you to manipulate the colors in your video. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can do it inside of Ecamm first, because that is the simplest. We already have it. So I'm going to go into live demo mode here for you all. Okay. And then you see this little magic wand right here. That is picture settings. So depending on if you have, for example, if I select Fuljens' camera right here, I'll be manipulating his camera. If I switch to my camera here, I will be manipulating my camera. So it will be, I'm going to go and manipulate Fuljens' camera because, and then I'm going to go to Fuljens' solo. Where are you, Fuljens solo? I think I created one. Didn't I just create one solo for you?
I think so. Mm-hmm.
I didn't add it to the stream deck. That's probably what's up. But I'm going to do this real quick. And I'm just going to go here and add you here. Okay. So now here it is. I'm going to go again to the picture settings. And I'm going to select Fuljens Henry's camera. So if I scroll down to picture settings, I'm going to start manipulating the colors here. All right. And that is basically you creating your LUT inside of Ecamm. So Fuljens, if you can see, his face is warm. The back here is warm as well. So what if we wanted to make it a little cooler? So if we make it a little cooler, we're just going to go and slide it to the left. And you see how he's getting cool. Not that you weren't before, but you're cool. So, right? So if you want to make it a little warmer, you can then go to the right? And then you make it, okay? Now you can play with tint. So now the tint would be, if it was a little bit too magenta, you can adjust the colors here as well. So you can see his face is already getting red. The candle in the back is getting more saturated. If you go to the right, then it gets green, right? So it has a different look. And if you start playing around with the colors, you can create your own look that's going to be unique to you only, because you're the one who is like doing this. You can be black and white, look at saturation all the way down. You can saturate it all the way up. All the way up.
Now I look like a Oompa Loompa.
And then the gamma is just to make it the black point lighter or darker, right? So here we leave it as 0. Again, that is how you can do it inside of Ecamm. I'm going to get out of live demo mode now, and then I'm going to come back here just to let you know. First, if you have any questions about picture settings in Ecamm. And second, you can have the same settings. For example, if I tell you, okay, I have 5 degrees in -5 in green, +3 in magenta, and I give you all the coordinates, the color lookups, right? And you add it to yours. It's not going to look exactly the same as mine or as Fuljens. Why? Because it depends on the lighting that you have. It depends on the colors of your wall. It depends on tons of variables. It depends on your camera, because your camera translates colors differently, right? It depends on the lens that you're using also. There are a lot of variables. And the one time that it will look more the same, I want to say, all the time, is if you have a controlled environment where you have no windows. It's completely treated. All the colors, you're white balance, you have all neutral. You're not neutral, but like you have all your colors set. And there's no leakage of anything else, right? That's the only time that a LUT will look consistently all the time, in my opinion. Fuljens.
Yeah. People are, they love the picture settings, says Marianne.
Okay. All right. So that is picture settings. So now I'm going to go to Photoshop, and I'm going to show you how you can create your LUT in Photoshop. Let me see. Okay. This is Photoshop, and this is a key here for you. This is my setup during the day. And this is what I'm saying to you. It will vary completely depending on the time of day, depending on lighting, all of those different variables, okay? So what we want to do is during the day, my face is a little bit brighter. The walls are a little bit brighter because it's during the day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this one because I was playing around with it earlier, right? And when you bring a picture first, for example, when you do a screenshot of you, which I would recommend you do because you will be working with the exact colors that your camera is producing. So you can take a picture on you can do what is it, Shift Command G to take a picture in Ecamm, or you can do this, or you can do the screenshot, right? But Shift Command G is for taking a picture inside of Ecamm. So here you go. So you take your picture, you bring it into Photoshop. When you bring it into Photoshop, if you see, look at right here in the bottom where it reads background, it would perhaps say layer. And if it says layer, you need to go to up here to layer and then go all the way down and flatten image, okay? So you have to, you know what? Let me do this. Let me just make it a layer so that you can see. Okay, so I made it a layer. I'm gonna go to layer up here and then I'm gonna go all the way down and flatten the image. So once it's flattened, it's gonna go and read background, okay? So now that you have that, we're going to manipulate colors. So in here, I'm gonna say, okay, so I'm gonna go to an adjustment layer, and in here, my face is looking a little red during the day. So I'm just going to add an adjustment layer and do, you can do color balance or you can do selective color. I'm gonna do selective color. And then in here, you're gonna get different values. You can go with blue, you can go whites, neutrals, whatever. So for me, I'm gonna go to whites and then I'm gonna play around with the black. Again, you can do whatever, play around with it, right? So look at what happens whenever you do things like this, right? So you might not see, so let me go to the black. Right, you can make it darker, the colors. So you exaggerate the colors that you want or anything so that when you bring it inside of Ecamm, you will be able to lower the opacity. Hopefully I'm not losing anyone with this. Right now, I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible, but I like things a little bit blue. So I'm gonna add a little bit more blue in here. And then I'm gonna go to greens and I'm also gonna add a little green and I'm just adding it to the blacks in here a little bit, because I have green in the back, which are my plants, okay? So now I'm gonna add another layer and I'm gonna go with, let me see. What do I go with? I'm gonna make it really, so that you can see how the LUTs are gonna go. So I'm gonna go with blue. And are you seeing this window, Fuljens?
We see all three windows.
Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm gonna do this blue. And then once you have this blue, you're gonna go to opacity over here and then you're gonna lower the opacity a little bit. And now you have a little blue. Again, this is something just to show you how you can continue creating and adding on top of it to create your LUT. You can add something else to it. You can add curves, you can add, play with exposure, you can add vibrancy, you can do hue and saturation to make it lighter or darker, to make the saturation, you know, you can play around with it to whatever it is that you like and that you are, what is it, not attracted to, what is that word? That you were, help me here. It's not attracted, it's
Drawn to?
Drawn to, thank you, it's drawn to. So you can do different things here, play around with it if you have Photoshop. So now let's say that this is what you want something like this, you want a little blue, it's great, we have it all set. Now I'm gonna go to File, and then I'm going to go to Export, and in Export, I'm going to do color lookup tables. So I'm gonna select that. And then from there, you're going to add a description to it. You're gonna add a copyright if you want to, you don't have to. And then you're gonna select your grid point. I just leave it at 32 because I'm just using it for Ecamm. I didn't use these ones for video when I'm editing. And then here, don't worry about this one. This one is like old format. Cube is the one that works with the majority of video, especially with Ecamm and Final Cut Pro and things like in CapCut if you have it. But if you have DaVinci Resolve and this will be better, CSP will be better for you. And this right here is for photos, printing, if you're printing and things like that. So you just select Cube. Then you click OK. You save your LUT. So in here, I'm going to do 2 because I already have one. And then I'm going to save it. That's saved. That's done. Now I'm going to come inside of Ecamm, and this is when I'm going to see if that worked for, if I can upload it. So if you see here inside of Ecamm, right, select LUT. You're going to click here. It's going to bring you to here to the one that I saved, which is
not in demo mode.
Oh, demo mode. Okay, here we go. We're good? Okay. Yep. So we're going to go to the magic wand. And then here's the LUT that I saved, which is the Anna He LUT 2. And then I'm going to click on open. And there's the LUT, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lower the opacity here on this. See how I'm going to lower the opacity. And then I have a little bluish kind of a tint and things like that. People usually go red, or you can go green, or you can go, again, what you like, right? Play around with colors. With the colors on your camera, make it. and then you can play around with even more so inside of Ecamm. So you can say, okay, so I have blue before, so I don't need blue now. So I'm just going to bring it down a little bit, and you see how it happens, right? How it changes. And I want it a little warmer or not, right? So that is, if you have Photoshop, I'm going to take this off.
Oompa, loompa.
If you have Photoshop, that's how you can create your LUTs. And the third way, if you don't have Photoshop and you don't want to mess around with it, you don't want to get creative, you just want to purchase one, Marshall Creates has a lot of LUTs that he uses and he sells. But also I downloaded some from Envato Elements. And here's the thing, right? LUTs are, again, specific looks. So a color table that you will use outdoors is not the same color table that you will use indoors. It will require different colors, different manipulation, different exposure. So if you're wanting to purchase a LUT for indoors, especially for your skin, try going for the one that is like fashion, magazine, and things like that, right? Because they will be a little bit better for the skin. So this is what I did. I went to Envato and I downloaded one that says 20 magazines LUTs. And here's the first one. Right? This is what I did. And then again, you can manipulate it and bring it down. And you see, it looks like a little nice and soft. And it's like, okay, I'm in the magazine. Everything's right. It's looking a little. And then you can adjust the lighting here, the brightness. You can adjust the brightness if you wanted to. And play around with the colors again. Then I have, are you playing with that one, Fuljens?
Yeah.
So you know what? Just leave it there and see how your skin and mine looks with it, so that we can show the fam, they can see it side by side. So you can see how, 100%. Let me get out of live demo mode so you can see it better. Okay.
This is at 100.
This is 100. Is that the same one that I'm using? Is that the
magazine LUT?
Oh wait, I took mine off. Wait a second. Number 1. Okay. Oops, I put it on you.
Oh, I'm looking double LUT.
You are. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, nice. Now I have mine. Let me take yours off because I think yours is still on here. Mm-hmm. Yes, let me take it off for you. And as you know, you saw that I can apply LUTs to Fuljens, so you can apply LUTs to your guests as well if you wanted to, if you needed to for some. Okay, so now Fuljens, you have the number one from the magazine.
This is number one at 100% right here.
Okay, so I have number one at 59%, right? And again, put it at the same to see how it looks.
This is 59. Right?
Okay, and then now I'm gonna go back to the magic wand and I'm gonna see what the levels are on mine. Okay, so I have -2 on brightness. You got it?
Brightness is on default. Mm-hmm.
So can you do -2? So that we can have it exactly the same.
Because I already have my picture settings set, so I'm gonna have to.
Oh, you don't want to move it? Okay, you don't want to move it? All right.
I mean, I can. I know my picture settings by heart. So let me do. So this is -2 brightness. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then wait, I'm going there. Then tint is 6 towards the green.
Mm-hmm.
Saturation 0, like the rest is 0. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now, okay. So now you see how different, and we have the same LUT, we have the same settings, and look at how different it's looking, because it will all depend on all those variables that we talked about. The lighting, the lens, the camera that you're using, everything that's around you. If there is a little leak of some color, it's gonna come in. So do what you like, and if you see somebody that's using the LUT and then you're wondering why doesn't you have the same LUT, why doesn't your camera look the same, that is the reason why, right? LUTs are awesome. Yeah. I love the whole aspect of it. I use it a lot on video. I use it in Ecamm just to give it a little green tint, but most of the times, the majority of the time, I'm using Ecamm picture settings for it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And it's probably a good idea to start with like a flat image on your camera, right? So by probably like picking a flatter profile as opposed to a profile that already has color, since you're adding color on top of it.
If you want to, because the reason, in my opinion, it would be you already have your camera the way you want it to, whether it would be a webcam or your DSLR, right? You already have it, but you will like to add an artistic touch to it. That is where LUTs comes in. In my opinion, that is it. You come in and you're like, okay, I want to add a little cinematic look. So I want to add a little bit of green tint to it. I want to add some blue. I want to be some little. So that is where that will come in, right? Yeah. So that's how I use it for it.
Yeah.
Yes. So fam, do we have any questions? This was a lot, but I hope it was exciting to you. And now that you can, if you have Photoshop, you can create your own LUTs, or play around with picture settings inside of Ecamm, or purchase your own. What do we have, Fuljens?
Johnny. We have a question from Johnny.
Okay. And from George. Okay, wait a second. I'm just going to type Q. So hopefully all of you did Q, because I'm just going to type Q in here and see what we got.
Yeah, George was taken care of in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Asking about if you could create LUTs in Affinity Photo. Yes, you can. And that's Johnny's question.
Okay. Can you apply the LUT to your guests if you are coming via Zoom? That is super interesting. And I guess
if Johnny's referring to Ecamm for Zoom, yes, because I am joining.
Oh,
Anna
Ecamm for Zoom. Oh my gosh. Yes.
I'm joining Anna via Zoom right now, and Anna's able to control it.
Yeah. Because I added him.
And Zoom.
Yeah, because I added him to the broadcast. So yes, yeah, exactly right. So Fuljens came in via Zoom, and I'm doing that with him in Zoom.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. What else? What are we good? What are you, any questions, fam? Did I do that good job explaining that you have no questions?
It was a nice watch along.
Yes. Okay.
That was pretty good.
So I just want to see all of you creating LUTs now. If you have creating LUTs or adding LUTs, if that is a thing, because it's nice knowing what they are to know if you need them or not. Because sometimes you might think that you need them because it's a buzzword, but you don't necessarily need it, right? Because your camera is already cool. You don't need it, right?
Yeah, and Ecamm makes it really easy because you can just tinker around with the picture settings in Ecamm and the camera effects. So you mentioned the different, you mentioned Photoshop, and you mentioned Marshall. Somebody in the Ecamm Live community mentioned that OBS, they have free LUTs also. So in the OBS website, where you have you can download different things, different add-ons for OBS, there is a link where you can download tons of free LUTs directly from OBS as well. So that was very good to know. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so there you go. So free LUTs for everybody, I guess. And you have yeah. And that's the thing. I mean, you can create it because, again, once you know what they are, you know that you can create it. And Ecamm makes it super simple. The only thing that is, inside of Ecamm, you can have different profiles with the different picture settings, but you cannot save that. It's like, oh my gosh, I like it, and then you cannot save it, right? So you can make it default, but you're not gonna be able to copy the LUT and use it somewhere else outside of Ecamm, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's see.
Some more comments.
I have a LUT for my ZV-10. Love it. Plus, I can change the strength in the LUT too. Yes. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. What is the feel, Matt, that you have on that LUT? And then Tatiana says, some people give away free LUTs too. I remember getting one from Tom Buck a while back. Yeah.
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 Definitely.
Yeah. And it's awesome. Now you know how you can do it. And you also can add LUTs to a LUT you're creating in Photoshop. So you can just apply, because it will be an adjustment layer, so you can play around with it, lower opacity, and deepen colors and things like that. Okay, so Matt created a LUT in Premiere Pro, and he had a bit more color. See, so if you want to make it like crazy, you can make it for Halloween, and you can get, or if you are doing a show and you are going to change to a different scene where it's a dramatic, then you can have a LUT there with a dramatic effect.
I was thinking that.
Yeah? So that's a good way of using LUTs to create and generate engagement. Yeah. And also on your waiting screen, things like that, right? That is going to be, Fuljens?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing for countdowns and for things like that. Anything where you want to add a little bit of a extra dramatic effect if you're going for that look, right? Because also, like you said, LUTs can either be that, or you just add a little touch, a little accent aigu to your to your camera without making it too noticeable. Just a little bit of spice.
Yes. All right. So here's a big question for you before we go to look at us. Before we go to a couple of news updates that Fuljens has curated for us. In what way you like eating potatoes? Do you like fries? Do you like mashed potatoes? Or do you like wedges? Fried mashed potatoes or wedges? For Thanksgiving. Okay, for Thanksgiving, not in general, like Thanksgiving, Christmas, whenever you have potatoes, do you like them fried, mashed, or wedges? Fuljens.
Damn. So for Thanksgiving, if I had the option of fried mashed potatoes or wedges, dang, I want to say, dang it. Let's go with fries, because fries? I could eat more. I could eat more fries than the wedges.
And mashed potatoes. Yes. Okay, all right. So let's see what
I'll go with fries.
You go with fries. All right. Let's see what the families go for. For me, I will have to go with fries too. I will have, mashed potatoes are right, but you have to have a whole different. It's a whole vibe. Let's see what the fam is saying. Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Truffle fries, yes.
Okay, Noel, it says fries. Okay, Tatiana truffle fries, amazing. Those are so good. Cindy, yeah, here we go. Brand new to Ecamm. Would love to know
Welcome.
where to start. Welcome, Cindy. The place to start is in, first of all, you are in the right place. So welcome, ENN. And you have different places to start, but I would suggest you go to the Ecamm Live YouTube channel and search for Getting Started with Ecamm, search for Adrian Salisbury, search for, there's a series by Doc as well, and Fuljens.
There's a series by Neil, which is called Ecamm Simplified, I believe. And you can get some quick tips from Neil there as well. So there's a plethora of resources right here on the Ecamm Live YouTube channel, as Anna mentioned in those playlists. And then definitely ecamm.tv/community. That's where you can go to the Ecamm Live Facebook group or the Ecamm Discord group. So you have two different communities that you can join, or join both, right? The Ecamm Live Facebook group, and also if you want to join the Discord, ecamm.tv/Discord.
And now back to potatoes. All right. Let's go to potatoes. Welcome, Cindy. And Cindy, do let us know what you would like. How do you like your potatoes for Thanksgiving? All right, so we left with Tatiana. Okay, so Jeremy says wedgies. Okay, especially with all the good food you cook. Matt Berry says mashed potatoes and gravy. You know, that's the thing. With mashed potatoes, you have to have gravy. And what if there is no gravy? The gravy, people just ate all the gravy. Yes, Tatiana, for Thanksgiving. And Paul says mashed for Thanksgiving. Rich, mashed with creamy sausage, pepper, gravy.
Come on.
Noel says baked. And okay, so Johnny, boiled, just like boiled and then cut it up. Is that what you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Mashed for Thanksgiving. And then, okay, William says ensalada rusa. Of course. Oh my gosh. Yes. Ensalada. Yes. Yes. And then potato salad. Okay. That's what William said above. Mashed potatoes. Okay. Right? Like we're about to go to Rich's house for Thanksgiving. Mashed with sour cream mixed in. Oh my gosh. Oh, and Noel's wife just came over and she's like, listen, I prefer mashed potatoes, ensalada de papa. Yes. Oh my gosh. Bye, Tatiana.
Bye, Tati.
Perfect. Oh, Cindy. Nice. Okay, perfect. And then Cindy says mashed for sure. Here we go. Okay, so you all had a nice Thanksgiving with all those mashed potatoes. That is amazing. That is great. All right, fam. So we are going to go to some news that Fuljens has curated for us, and then we're gonna head on over to the trivia. And the trivia is a chance for you to win some Ecamm merch to show off your love for your favorite live streaming software, Ecamm Live. Fuljens, what would you like to? Let's see if we go to your first.
Today's topic, Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday. And, I'll be surprised if we do not report the same thing every single year, that Cyber Monday is expected to set a new online shopping record this year. And according to Adobe Analytics, spending will reach a record $13.2 billion today. And that is a 6.1 increase over last year, making it the biggest online shopping day of the year. And here are some events. Amazon kicked off its sales event after midnight on Saturday. Target began a 2-day Cyber Monday sale starting December 1st. Walmart rolled out Cyber Monday deals for Walmart Plus members on Sunday afternoon. There's aggressive promotions going on. Retailers are using push notifications, emails. Now you got the AI-enabled chatbots for discounts on electronics, toys, everything, right? And now They also say that credit card debt and delinquencies are rising, and more shoppers are using buy now, pay later plans for holiday purchases. And then also Black Friday reached $10.8 billion for online spending, and that is a 10.2 increase over last year. And of course, the physical stores are getting a decrease in foot shopping because people are going more towards online shopping. So again, next year, let's see what the numbers hold, right? It's going to be even higher.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know about you all, but I don't like shopping in stores anymore. It's sad to say, but I welcome the Instacart where I can just order my food.
Send Fuljens.
And get them. Well, Fuljens is going now because Instacart is expensive. But for me, when like he's not here and he's traveling or whatever, I'm Instacarting. I'm not about to go and spend 2 hours shopping because grocery shopping can't take that long, and I don't have time for that like that, right? Especially if I can do it. If somebody else can do it for an exchange, right? So I give them and they give me. So I would say I like that. But at the same time, I'm sad that retail stores are, especially the small shops, even though I believe I've read something, I don't remember where it was, that small shops are generating more income now because they're so customized and they give a service that online doesn't give. So it's a little bit more high-end, the high-end small shops that are doing well. But yeah. What about you, fam? Do you online shop now? Like, are you converted 100 or do you still shop retail? Let's see what the fam has to say. All right, Fuljens, what else do you have for us before we do the trivia? So we have time for one more news update, and then we go to trivia. So which one would you like to do?
This was pretty interesting about the AirTags.
AirTags, okay.
Tracked by AirTags, right? So Apple's AirTags can be misused for unauthorized tracking and stalking. And for iPhone users, if you have 14.5 or newer iOS, you can receive alerts if an unknown AirTag is moving with you, and you have to ensure location services and Find My iPhone are enabled in the settings. Also, Android users, we didn't leave you out. Recent updates allow your phones to receive automatic alerts for unknown trackers as well. You got to keep the Bluetooth and location services turned on. To identify hidden AirTag, inspect personal items for, in vehicles for small, the little AirTag situation. And you also able to disable it by twisting off the back and removing the battery. And you got to contact authorities. And this is becoming an issue for women because now the misuse of AirTags can be used to stalk women, and they're getting even the domestic violence hotline involved. So if you contact the authorities, but you can also contact the National Domestic Violence Hotline, and we have those numbers are there as well, or text them and to report that to them as well. So that's been something that's been going on, and especially during the holiday season. It's important to to have that information.
Wow. Yeah. There's they're tracking us. Let's see. Let's see what the fans at. Let's see what the fans at before we continue with the goodness of the trivia. Okay. Where are we, Fuljens? Where are we on comments?
So Jeremy said ship times on Amazon are already a week out for most popular items, right around there. So from there
okay.
On,
okay, currently the only way I can get a next day delivery from Amazon is to have it delivered to one of their lockers. Oh wow, okay. Yeah. Johnny's the Instacart.
Me too, Johnny. Me too.
Rich over here. I'm a huge fan of grocery pickups. Stay the heck out of the store all day long. For real. I mean, it's just a lot. Anything I need tomorrow, I've been paying an extra $2.99. And the savings are worth the wait. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I mean, right? One Amazon order arrives same day. There are a lot of warehouses nearby. Okay, so I guess it depends on where you're at. Dave works
Yeah.
from home. Got to shop while everyone is at work. Ooh, nice, nice. Okay, so William likes both. All right. So Michelle is like, I've been a cyber
Michelle.
girly from the jump. Good for you. And Paul has AirTags in everything. Oh my gosh, yeah, especially. Oh my gosh, Paul, you just reminded me of that incident in.
At Creator Camp.
Yeah, oof. So Linda writes, Fuljens.
AirTags are so helpful and so annoying. Track my lost luggage and love that. But got home and they keep alerting me every time I drive away on errands. User error, turn on and off. But Paul says you can set them not to notify when they are at your home. So there's
All
different
right.
settings there.
There we go. It's with everything, right? Notifications, they're annoying. They are annoying. But you know what's not annoying? Trivia! We're gonna go to trivia now, fam. And I had a song here for you before the trivia, and I don't even know where I put it. It was pretty cute where I wanted you all to sing this song while the trivia came, but I don't. Oh, here it is. All right, ready? This is a song that I want you to start singing with emojis in the comments to lead to the trivia. All right, here we go. Fuljens, you too. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and. Do you know which one it is?
Yeah. I dropped it.
You dropped it. I don't see it yet. Here we go. Oh.
Rich dropped 4 of them. There you go. They got some more coming in.
Here we go. That's awesome. You guys, yes. Okay. You're ready. So I want your fingers to get ready for trivia. All right? That was your test. That was your little exercise.
Is there a slipper or a zapatos emoji? Hold on.
And there's a
Or a shoe to kill the cucaracha. There it is. Here you go.
Here we go. All right, so your
Bam.
fingers are nice and warm up for this. All right, so let's play trivia. All right, so for those of you who are new, here's how you play. Type your answer in the YouTube live chat. Your answer must follow this format. What is, and then your answer. You have 30 seconds to submit your answer once the question is posted.
At the end of the game, all the names on the prize wheel will be entered into a random spin, and the name selected by the wheel will be our trivia winner.
Now this is trivia number 1. Fuljens.
This country is credited with starting the tradition of putting up and decorating Christmas trees in the 16th century.
This is tough because the gift is pretty nice.
These guys are great.
Ooh. Wow. Bam. All right. And the answer is, what is Germany?
Germany. So
Look
let's,
at you guys. That is awesome. Like everybody. Okay, so now we're going to take time to collect all the answers. All the answers are going to be collected to entered into the wheel, and you all did so great. When I read that, Fuljens, I thought that we were going to have a tough thing, but it's not tough. I am going to have to, I'm going to have to dip in there.
Paul, you're pasting into the chat. There we go.
Oh my my gosh. Okay, so hopefully the second one will be less, but I'm gonna have to pitch in next week. We're gonna have to come tough with it. All right. So maybe it was the cucaracha that got people
ready. You got them. That was a warm up.
That's a warm up. All right, so fam, here's the thing. While Paul collects the names to be entered into the wheel, remember that tomorrow the winner of the Make the Switch giveaway is going to be announced, and we have a Christmas holiday hangout with the fam on December 16th. More details coming soon, so save that date. We're going to have it in Zoom. It's going to be a party where all of you are invited to come in, where a lot of great creators join us, and you have a chance to interact and network with all of us in there. So that's going to be fun. More details coming soon. All right. Are we good?
Waiting on Paul a little bit longer.
All right, so let's see this. Joel Bennett writes, Fuljens, I have Blazer envy.
Thank you. Let me...
Like while Paul collects you. Oh, yeah. Paul's going to be like, you know what? I'm going to come up.
There we go.
I'm going to come up with those questions for y'all.
We're good now.
You're good?
All right. Thank you, Paul. Mm-hmm.
All right. Trivia number 2. Here we go. Fuljens.
This company became the first to popularize the modern image of Santa Claus in advertising campaigns.
Let's go.
You see my salt and pepper, Jeremy? Yes.
Wait, I really you're Googling and stuff. Like, look at this. Okay, and
what is that?
And what is Coca-Cola? All right, you guys, look at this. I love it. All right, so now let's give time to our amazing Paul to enter all of that. Yes. And then, what is Macy's? Man, you know what? That's good, Joel. That's good. That's good. But it is what is Coca-Cola? And while Paul organizes that, do you see that AI generated video ad that Coca-Cola put together, and they got backslash and things like that? Let me just say, when I watched the video, I liked it. I was like, ooh, this gives me all the vibes. Like, I liked it. So I was surprised when I heard that they got emails, angry emails from people about the video. Do you all see it? And what were your thoughts? Do you see it, Fuljens?
I don't remember. Because
I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Is it the one where like they're morphing just like the social media AI videos? There's a lot of morphing going on in there.
It was beautiful. So Dave says, Dave writes, backslash is more tech forward.
You're saying backslash. Backslash.
So,
okay.
Yeah, are we good? No? So, yeah.
Yes, we are.
We are? Okay. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about that video of Coca-Cola, because I thought it was great. Are we ready for Trivia 3, Fuljens?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Mm-hmm. They did get some hate. Yeah. Okay, I'll read that in a minute. So here we go. Trivia number 3 and the final trivia. Good luck. Fuljens.
Oh.
Fuljens?
It's the answer's there.
Oh, shoot. Okay, well, let's go.
Cancel.
This is cancel.
Cancel is right.
This is cancel.
Let's come back. So
wait, did they answer it?
No,
Did they answer it? No, okay. The answer
That's
was
it.
there.
So we have-
All right,
we
sorry.
have,
So we have
we're
2.
good.
Let's go. All right, so
Yeah.
we're gonna go with a 2, and that was free for you all. Okay.
Round 3 has been canceled.
Round 3 canceled. That was it. That
What
was because
is-
Paul
what-
had entered too many.
What is the answers there, says Johnny.
Oh my gosh, and I kept taking
Oh
that
my
off and
gosh.
I missed that one. All right, it was meant to be. All right, so congratulations. Good luck. And let's see. What is a headache?
So you going to...
Yes, I'm going to put you on full screen. You ready? All right.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to put... You see? Okay, I'm going to put Fuljens on full screen. He's going to spin the wheel.
All right. Here is the first spin. And Dave Sargent. Okay. All right.
Second.
Ready for the second one?
Yeah, remember you need to take that. Do you take it off?
I did. Mhm.
Okay.
Dave Sargent. And Linda Dolan. Wow, that was like so tight.
All right. So Dave Sargent and Linda, congratulations. And I believe you win a beanie hat. And those beanie hats are great because it's winter and we need to keep your head nice and warm. And this is what the beanie hat looks like. Let us show you.
Toque. The toque.
The toque. Okay, let us show you what the toque looks like. All right, so we're gonna go all the way, scroll all the way down to,
Right there.
look at this. So you're gonna get the toque for Canadians. Wait, what is it? What is it? Is there a difference? Are we?
No, it's in Canadians call it a toque and we call it the beanie. So you have your choice.
I see.
You have the white Ecamm logo or the orange Ecamm logo.
Perfect. So Linda, here you go. You got an Ecamm beanie, and Dave, you got an Ecamm beanie. You can choose whichever color you like, and
Oh yeah.
and you marketing at ecamm.com to claim your beanie. And fam, this was great. This is meant to be. That's it, because next week we're gonna have a really nice prize for you. So make sure you tune in, and this prize you'll be able to use it for the hangout. Okay, for the hangout on December 16th. And let's see, thank you so much everyone for being here and playing with us. Are there any questions before we move on? Everybody is over here happy? Yes.
Everyone's here happy. Just want to remind some people, especially if they're not subscribed to our newsletter, that we have some Cyber Week sales going on with our graphics at our graphics store on fulgens.gumroad.com. The link is in the description. We have 20 Ecamm templates, 20 customizable Ecamm profiles for the price of one at our store. We also have a discounted price, and if you want to request custom Ecamm profile bills, and in addition to that, if you want to just pick out one, one graphic or whatever the case might be, one profile, one template, you can use the promo code BUILD, BUILD, like building blocks, BUILD 50AF, BUILD 50AF, 50% off all of our templates available at our store. AnnaandFulgens.gumroad.com. The link's in the description, and once you go there, you'll see all the sales currently live.
So this is till tonight? Is that it? Is that what's going on?
All week.
All week? Oh,
Cyber
okay.
Week.
I guess I missed that. Okay. All
Cyber
right,
Week,
fam.
yes.
So there you have it. Thank you so much for being here. And just in case you did not know and you're new to Ecamm, all of the overlays that you're seeing here right now are created inside of Ecamm. Right? The only thing that was not created inside of Ecamm, although you could, is the background. Right? That's the background that you see, the purple with the splashes. That's it. And then the logo is imported. But other than that, all the things that you see here are created inside of Ecamm. And you can give it a try on your own in an experiment. Now that you are new to Ecamm, you have so many amazing things to do. So hope to see you in the community. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask and we can highlight it here on ENN. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Anna Hill.
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
And you're watching Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. Have a nice night and rest of your week. Bye. And yes, good luck to the giveaway winner. It's going to be an